Hello, hello, my TikTok family. When I ask you all to please stock up, gear up, and look up, this is what I'm talking about. Local food banks are being stretched to the max right now. Normally, this particular food bank gives out 3 bags, bread, meats, and you have enough actually for 2 to 3 weeks. But on today, as you see, it's only 1 bag. It's a little bag of meat and 1 item of bread. So food banks are being stretched to the max right now. We literally need to stock up as best as we can. If you can do it little bit by little bit. You can also go to the local food banks, and that will help you to stock up on some of your non-perishable items as well as perishable items. It is actually recession to depression right now. And all these things that's happening are going to have a domino effect going down the chain. The job losses, the furloughs, the loss of EBT food stamps, the loss of WIC, the loss of Medicaid. All of these things are going to have a trickle down effect to where we may end up in an actual famine. Crime is going to escalate. Mental illness is going to rise. And this is not scare tactics, you all. This is encouragement to take action. Now, I have a list of some things. But this is not an inclusive list at all. Okay? But before I give the list, I want to give a disclaimer. You need to save at least 3 meals a day per person for at least a month. Now, is this going to last longer than a month? Yes, it will. But that's why you're going to continue to go to the food bank to help yourself and help your family. Call around, ask around, Google around your local food banks in your area. Church banks. This one is a church. Food co-ops. If you're down to your last after paying your bills, food co-ops and food banks can help you. Now, if it's some things that you don't eat that they give you, then share it with somebody else who does eat it. But in a survival mode, anything you get will be appreciative. Okay? I know it's a lot of us picky eaters. We don't eat this and we don't eat that. But when it comes to survival, you'll be surprised the things that you will eat that you said you would never eat. Okay? Also, don't forget about places like the Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. Even though I think the Dollar Tree is now, what, $150, $175? This government shutdown is not the only reason why we need to be stocking up. We have inflation, we have shrinkflation, we have port challenges, natural disasters, wars, rumors of wars. Don't forget, it's still hurricane season, okay? So when the SHTF hits, who you gonna run to? Who you gonna run to? God blesses the child that has their own, okay? So remember, think survival. Think survival. But get the healthiest that you can at the dollar store, at Walmart, at food banks, at food co-ops. And make sure you get you some books of knowledge, because we're going to need to know about herbs that heal. We're going to need to know about foraging, some things that we can eat outside of our own front yard and our backyard. We're going to need to know about herbs that can take the place of some of our medication that we are taking, because we keep poking the bear of China. What happens when that bear pokes back? Stay informed, my brothers and sisters, on what's going on. Stay informed. If you can, please get my brothers and sisters on what's going on. Stay informed. If you can, please get you some O2 sensors, some glass jars These airtight containers, Mylar bags, and glass jars and O2 sensors are going to help you store your non-perishable food so that you will have it for a longer length of time. So for those people who say, I'm just going to wait on God, okay, God does the planning, but we got to do the preparing. All right. All I can do is share this information, but it's up to you to take action. And again, it's not about fear. It's about preparation. Okay. I thank you to all the viewers who are viewing right now. This is about encouragement to take action. I am sitting outside of a local food bank in the area, and it is packed. I have never seen this many people, and I've never seen it have this less food to give the people. So please stock up, gear up, and look up. When you're gearing up, when I say gear up, I mean learn some skills that you don't necessarily know or that you need to master. How to forage, how to hunt, how to fish, how to do CPR, what types of first aid, handles in certain first aid, what type of herbs you can use to replace certain medications. Of course, I'm going to say, see your doctor before you start anything, because I am not a doctor. This is just information. But please, please, please make sure you have the main essentials: food, water, meds, dried beans, rice, powdered eggs, freeze-dried foods, jerky, powdered milk, oats, oatmeal, yeast, flour, meal, baking powder. Again, this is not an all-inclusive list. These are just some things for you to think about. Cans of meat, salmon, herring, sardines, cans of soup, cans of milk, cans of fruit, protein powder, protein bars, sugar, salt, seasonings. Don't forget those. Oil, bouillon cubes. Did you know a can of Crisco oil can be used for a candle? Check it out. Ramen noodles, peanut butter, vitamins, mineral, honey, molasses. And as I always say, solar powered everything you can get your hands on. Solar powered outdoor lights that you can also bring in for lights when the lights get turned off. Some people just last week, their T-Mobile was not working. Some people just 2 months ago, their lights were planned turned out in other states without warning. That couldn't be us, you all. That could be us. So make sure you get solar powered everything. Power banks, flashlights, generators. And again, this is not an all-inclusive list. I'm just letting you know. As I'm sitting outside of this food bank, showing you just how many people are coming to this one particular food bank. The pastor said it's most that he's ever seen, you all. So that's how imperative it is for you to be stocking up right now. Make sure you have your alcohol, your hydrogen peroxide, your seeds for a garden, your white vinegar, your apple cider vinegar, or things to make your own apple cider vinegar if you have a garden. For the kids, please don't forget the kiddos. Make sure you have some Kool-Aid, some boxed mac and cheese, some peanut butter and jelly, coloring books, crayons, colored pencils. When those lights go off, they can drive you crazy if you do not have something for them to do. So as of today, try pulling them off of their electronics and give them some things that we used to have. Coloring books, crayons, colored pencils, so that they'll know how we used to have. Coloring books, crayons, colored pencils, so that they'll know how to do. Also, make sure you have water filters, life straws, water purification tablets, water collection items, At least 4 bottles per day per person. Organic honey, molasses, medication for everybody in your family. Allergy meds, diabetic meds, high blood pressure meds, Tylenol, antibiotics, ibuprofen, face masks. It may come a time again you need those face masks. Ace bandages, gauze, EpiPens, toilet paper, paper towels, butane, propane, coffee cream, gloves, wipes, socks, feminine hygiene, padded underwear for the elderly. Don't forget about our elderly. Eye care, ear care. Just review your entire body, all the things that you use on a normal day and the people in your house use on a normal day. Those are the things you should also think about to stock up on. So again, this is not an all-inclusive list, and this is not scare tactics. It's encouragement to take action as I sit right outside of this church food bank, showing you just how crowded it is. Peace and blessings, family.